following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Yeah, but again...
I really have to go.
Yep.
There's a tension poking round. Watch out for that Sebastian guy. Anyone who's going to red chip someone like this is a piece of shit.
Yes, thank you. So that I'll...
Terminal resets to normal. The web page that comes up is, ironically, like a Bart Moss Collective fan page.
I'll give these guys a call.
Your agent's ring.
Hello.
You can come back now.
I take it everything is sorted.
Yes.
So you've been verified as not crazy now by Jess?
Well, hopefully. Let's go back and see what she says.
Yeah.
And then you can decide if you're going to put one of those bullets in my head or not.
You're going to do it anyway. Toss it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'd rather not, to be honest.
It makes me happy to hear that.
You're alright for a toff.
And you play not half bad for a Roger.
Yeah.
Well, you were up on stage last night. It didn't go so well.
I was alright. It was a bit of the start where I had to retune the guitar. And then...
So just fixed it up real good for you.
No, she didn't really do anything to it. I just needed to tweak it a bit.
Of course.
And...
Wink.
No, like seriously, she didn't do anything. She looked at it, handed it back, and it was exactly the same. But yeah, fucking Diamond Geezer shows up and starts flashing his fake corpo face around the place.
We had a strange conversation. He seems
One
very...
of the audio-triggered ads in a wall panel switches over to a big picture of Diamond Geezer going like that. And it's like, Roger, it's been your whole life since you were even remotely as good as Diamond Geezer. I paid for this, love.
He does seem to love antagonizing you.
Because he's jealous.
Ever since you killed my sister.
Wait, what?
Well, I can't respond to you.
I didn't kill your bloody sister, you tosspot.
Did.
No. I didn't know such
Yeah,
thing.
there's now something for pork braisins.
Look,
Now he was talking to himself.
Look, I didn't kill his sister, alright?
He didn't seem too cut up when we spoke.
Look, he's just jealous because I'm the real deal.
And he's the one with the successful recording contract.
And he knows he had to be a no-good fucking...
This is the conversation they're having when they walk in.
To get where he got. He had to cheat. He had to sell out to the corpse. He's a hypocrite. He keeps talking about fighting against the corpse while he's taking their money and doing their work for them.
You do
What
what
a
you must
bloody
to get to the
wanker.
top.
Oh, hi Jess, how's it going? So is this guy all off his nut or is he all good?
Oh, he's off his nut, but he's fine for this.
Ah. Okay.
So he really does have an invisible ex-girl... No, I don't know that.
We're engaged.
An invisible friend in his head.
It's more than that, and yes, she actually helped us out last night. There was an extra job on my log, which was to fix the door.
Ah.
The door.
Which, by chance, codes to the door.
You've got security access codes to the door.
That's pucker that.
should be very handy. Oh, on that note, I did rig us another way in. The chap that came over for a little bit of medical treatment.
Oh, the main guard, yes.
I left a little program inside, a phrase I can utter to get us access if required.
Well, with having that and the password to the door, that might be more than enough to convince them that you're allowed in there, but the rest of us...
It was worked into... When I utter the phrase, he will be shown an official Militech order, of a sense. I have a little bit of experience with those.
Alright.
I wrote one up. But with both of these, we should definitely be able to get inside. And back out, should we get locked in. But it is good to know that you were able to speak.
We had a good conversation, but I did say to her, just in case that you hadn't written a real complex VI, that I would still check you once a week.
I'm not
It
that
also should
good.
slightly concern you that she mentioned that Vector was an entire body prosthesis, because that's a lot of cyberware
She-
to not have humanity.
Also said that Victor's a total body prosthesis.
Well, so
Last time you made one of those, they went nuts.
So I was right.
No, again, you need something to start with.
Yeah, but so it's nothing but a brain and a.
And, no. You start at the start, and then everything gets replaced.
So she was human once, but there's nothing left, basically.
Yes. The
And
problem.
there's no soul left.
Some people believe that when you do that, your soul is killed. Other people don't believe there is a soul. Some people believe it's part of your mind and brain, so it gets transferred. So
Roger is the former.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
filling in the rule book lore.
it
of what-
depends on your perception of it.
No, it's how it is.
No, that's what you believe.
Yeah, it's how it is.
It's not what I believe.
You
And quite likely it's not what you...
the attack will be.
You got to have something there for to be a soul.
They did.
Otherwise, you're just a computer program that's replicating what
I
the
feel
original stuff
personally
is.
attacked.
Don't.
He's not wrong though. My soul was destroyed.
It doesn't really matter. Like
God,
the problem is, the last time I did this,
No.
it went.
You might want to stop this conversation before she starts.
Anyway, yes, I am
I'm
quite
sorry, I
concerned
don't
about
mean
it,
to be
but
insensitive, but
I was just ignored.
sorry.
It's okay. Take your pants off. They won't ignore that. They can't ignore your girth.
It
Now
would
you're
be very
laughing.
proper. Oh, we were just talking about you. Anyway, I can't say I'm not concerned about her, or about the situation, but given recent events, I'm inclined to be more open-minded.
She's a person, no matter what she looks like.
She did get upset with Roger last night.
Which tells you that she still has emotions, even though she doesn't think she does. She is still.
Maybe she's more normal than we thought.
Well, because she's programmed to. She's
Everything
advanced.
not
Being
programmed.
is at some point annoyed with Roger.
It's what she's been
So
conditioned.
charming.
Could be.
You can't program that. It's conditioning.
Yeah, but there's nothing left.
No, there is something left. She got angry at you. When you call her a robot, she got angry. She is a person.
Yeah, but she's a soulless person.
Oh,
It probably had a click that she probably can, given her level of middleness. This isn't the most well-insulated apartment. And she is very well equipped.
probably wouldn't matter where we went.
You mean she has huge boobs?
I can't argue that she doesn't, but I more mean...
You know they're not natural.
Well, of course. But her hearing is probably very good.
Hey, she can't hear me. Right? Don't ignore me, bitch.
So she's very likely hearing us talk about her right now. If she's not asleep.
The thing is, she would expect us to talk about her because she knows about my past. She knows about all of us. It concerns me, but I will try.
What really concerns me about how much they know about us is that little misinformation bit when I mentioned Maria. Like he knew more, or might have known her personally.
You should probably pay no attention to that.
Yeah, because that is obviously how you would say it. Now I just want to know more.
Look, now's not the time. You guys really should be planning your job out.
Well, I'll leave it for now.
I promise answers at a later date.
Of course.
Just live through this job and I'll give you more.
Look, if anything like that happens to me, I want you to promise me you'll put a bullet through what?
Why would it happen to you? You actually have to make a choice.
I mean, if I didn't get the choice of this bloody thing, did I? What, if I get knocked out and I get turned into a bloody computer program or a robot, then I want you to just drill me between the eyes. I'm not existing like that.
Roger, if you were to...
Roger, it wouldn't matter. By the time the bullet went through your eyes, you wouldn't be in there anymore. You can't hear me.
and I
You're
was
actually going to say something, or are you just going to go, Roger?
Sorry, I was interrupted, but she made a very good point. But my point was that if you were turned into one of those, given a body like that, is how I would phrase that, do you think we could put a bullet in you? And if we did, would it stop you?
I'd let you do it.
You can't.
She's not there anymore.
I can't. Why would that be?
If you're that far that you want us to destroy you, you're conditioned to not be.
I'm programmed to not be, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it's not programming.
Full armor.
Hello, my dear.
Morning in sunshine.
Oh, of course. Since sleep is not happening, we will plan your job.
Sorry about that. We are a very lively bunch.
I do not need sleep.
Alright, what's the plan then? You two are the experts in actually doing this.
We've got access to get in. We've got access to... But it's to get all of us in there at once.
There are more Militech personnel stationed there than would be evident. I was able to attract 8 of them to a bar.
And if that's 8, that's the 8 that are off duty.
Exactly. Implying that there may be up to 24 Militech personnel, most of which are in the lower armored infantry grade class. Challenge rating 3.
Could you detect any weaknesses in what gear they had or in their skills?
Inferior Militech equipment.
It's an important job, but...
Inferior to my equipment.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Do you wish me to compare it to your equipment, Roger?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Here we go, I thought so. Let us just say our plan is tactically faulty.
You have no choice.
Well, we've got more time to do this. We don't have to do it right away. Maybe we could do some other jobs and get some better gear first.
We can't put it off for too long.
No, but...
We have, I would say, less than a week before the Militech personnel go in for another scan and they detect my little virus. I also left one in the sound control booth.
Then you must act tonight.
Oh, what?
After the Netrunner attack previously, they will increase the frequency of their system scans. You must act as soon as possible to avoid the exigency of your work being uncovered.
Oh, true, because if they uncover it, we got no chance of getting in.
Militech may be inferior, but they are not incompetent.
If you're aware of what gear they have, you could assist us in knowing what
It's not about the
to
gear, it
purchase.
is about the people. Militech equipment that I have seen on display there has low head armoring. Aim for the head. Distract them to other areas with your net hacking abilities. Hire an additional solo, although I suspect you will not want a loud engagement.
I was about to say, you seem to be suggesting that what we're just going through there and doing is just shooting our way through to the target.
That's tactically dangerous.
We would never we may get to the target, but we're never getting out. Militech will lock that place down.
Well, I did find this information on the chip that is somewhat alarming. Bloop bloop. If we do get it, they will know where we are. Every time we reach a network access point,
That is not a
within
problem.
range,
You will insert the chip into me.
you can block its signal.
My data port has a Faraday cage.
Excellent.
Yes.
When's the last time you used it?
My data port.
With the Faraday's cage function.
I have never used it. You wish to check it. Go ahead. You do not need permission from a machine.
You're not a machine. You're a human being.
Pretty.
And I'll check. $20.
So you'd say you're a pretty damn good tech, right? You've never seen anything like her architecture.
This is amazing.
It's good as money can
I
buy.
could study you for days.
I was
Hey,
told
oh.
such.
I watch.
Unfortunately, I am prohibited from allowing you to disassemble parts of me. I am required to stop you with force if you try.
I understand, but
My hardware is proprietary.
I haven't seen half the. This is amazing. Well, you can do that.
Yes.
No, I'll be here all day if I keep looking. It's going to work. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually really amazing. It's better than most Faraday's cages that you get in companies.
Well, I can't say that was surprising.
I was given to you for a reason.
Because of the
Not just
cage.
because none of the players rolled a solo. You may be grossly overpowered, actually, in terms of combat.
But we don't want
And I'm just using the pre-built sheet. Holy shit! You don't even know. Like 50 hit points.
So we put her in the
Well, I
door.
mean, that's only 10 more than me.
You have 40?
Yeah.
to the body.
Because you got 8 body, right? Is it 8?
Yeah.
Because me and you both have 7.
Yeah. Out of interest, how much luck does everyone have?
7.
7.
10.
Well, you need the luck.
I know I've used so much of it.
Fuck.
6.
Well, that'll be back, by the way.
I think 7 was the highest in my... Yeah, mine actually has the highest luck out of all the polls that I was offered.
It's so useful.
I rolled Vector's row. I got the second row, which is a 5, 10, 6, 3, 9, 10, 6, 6, 10, 4.
It's a few
Very
tens.
low empathy. I'm
Yeah.
actually probably role-playing her as lower empathy than that because of the backstory I'm
Yeah.
intended for.
So, like, 4 is like the average.
4 is in
The
the average
median,
band.
yeah.
4, 5, 6 is the average band.
Okay.
7 is really good. So is 8, 9, and 10 are exceptional. Like, obviously 1 and 2 is very low, but like you have to be in the negatives to be considered retarded or dumb. So
No.
if you have an intelligence of 0, you are just street average.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way I'm interpreting it. I could be wrong. I haven't listened to all of Pondsmith's talking points on it yet, but they're absolutely fascinating, and I want to play this thing forever.
See, my will is 3.
That's not awful.
No.
It does, however, make you susceptible to a lot of netrunner
Ooh,
stuff.
yeah, whereas mine's 10.
Yeah, because you're a Rockerboy, you're going to be strong-willed, mule-headed.
But that's my lowest stat. So, we can get in.
Sort of.
Do you intend to take all three of you below?
Taking me's hard.
It is
And-
possible for us to get all of us below.
And when are we going to do this? Do we do this during the day or during the night? During the day has its own complications to it as opposed to doing it during the night.
Militech will be less alert. Two of you are known technicians. One of you has been accepted somehow as a Militech personnel. And I know that cannot be true because we ran a complete background on you.
I did some work for Militech.
You were not in the Fourth Corporate War.
That might have been a falsity, but
You
it
are
wasn't
not.
one of my making.
You are not Willard Perkins.
No.
It doesn't matter if he's lying, wink.
You
What?
make fun of me too much.
What do you keep saying wink for?
I was led to believe that that was the perfect system for deception. It is not. Hey, why am I angry?
Because I've pissed you off.
And that's the
That
response.
should not be possible.
How often do they scrub you?
I am very clean.
She's
Scrub?
also... Look at her, she's probably also new.
I have never
In
been,
that state, I mean.
I have not
before you
been
start.
scrubbed since I was uploaded. Chrome up.
And how long ago was that?
5 months, 4 days.
Oh, okay, you're older than I thought.
That's good news, my dear. You're still human.
She's older than that.
Why do you care? I am only Vector now.
Let's just say I have a watchful eye. Above.
We all have different opinions on what constitutes a person.
So long as I perform the function, does it matter?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the most important thing.
If I am not human, Roger, why do you care? It's not like, according to you, I can get it back. I have gone too far for having the sin of being converted. Damned forever. Never to resurface in humanity. That which has been cast away cannot be reclaimed.
Then prove me wrong, sunshine. Prove me wrong.
I hate you so much.
What?
The sun... Photons cannot prove anything.
Sunshine is an affectionate term for somebody. I was referring to you.
I am sorry. Your plan. You can get in easily. But you do not know the layout of the area below.
No?
I am assuming, therefore, you will take your netrunner.
I will have
Also,
to
we don't know what the security is on the item we need to snag.
It,
get likely
There will be
high.
additional.
I guarantee there will be bait.
Hey, well, you think they expect we're coming?
Of course they do.
Militech is foolish. A different corporation would have moved the item from that facility the second it had been attempted to be stolen.
Maybe it's the only facility that can secure it, or whatever they're doing there is the only place it can be.
They likely believe that their show of force in reacquiring it was enough to dissuade us.
Wait,
No,
how do we know they
American
haven't
arrogance.
moved it?
I would know.
Okay.
I'm guessing you can track it just like they can track it. I don't care how, I don't...
Well, can you tell us how many floors down it is? How
4.
far down? 4.
That's a lot of fools.
That's a lot
It
of
is
area.
more than 3, but less than 5.
It's a lot of area to cover.
6 is right out. No, she does say that.
And Roger will actually laugh at that.
Well, we will not know the layout or anything or the true depth of their security until I can get inside.
I have confidence in your ability to adapt on the fly.
Okay, yeah, but
with
what's-
your human intuition.
What's the reason for me even being there? I'm a rocker. Why would I be in a secure area? You two can maybe get away with it with false orders and...
You are sneakier.
Oh, those orders will only get us beyond the door.
And that's it.
It is likely anyone beyond would be aware we probably weren't meant to be there.
Yeah, so what's our excuse for that? We can't just shoot the geezers up.
I think from there we need to not be seen. Although it depends on how far our little Trojan horse takes us.
Are you an expert on how not to be seen?
I have not exploded yet.
Aha. Interesting, I thought so.
Jesus, is it really nearly 12?
Yep.
I honestly thought we would be closer to done. Well, I guess we never finished this now.
So, again, if we do it during the day, have they got more staff on? Is there a lot more people there?
No, it's quiet during the day. Most of the nightlife's at night.
No.
Which means there will be more of them in Toad beneath.
Well, if they're all on site, yeah.
So, if we do it at night, then you could distract, and well, you've got the military guys that are upstairs. You took 8 of them. That's 8 we didn't have.
Unusual since it is supposed to be a secret location.
Maybe what we need to do is maybe we need to set up a red herring for them.
In the form of?
An attempted assault on an otherwise ancillary location that will draw their attention to there instead of the actual
Brave
target.
of you to volunteer to go alone and perform such an action.
I mean, I will basically...
But it would be smarter to take me.
But
Well, I was thinking I'd have to be one of them because these two have to do the hard work in order to get in. I ain't got them skills. But I can be very distracting.
So say
Certainly,
something.
if anyone in the ancillary location needed sleep, you will be very effective.
So say something like a anti-Miltech concert out front.
This is starting to sound very familiar. To an alarming degree.
I mean,
Do not blow up Night City. You're not allowed to do that. It has to exist.
We don't know anything about this.
yeah, I mean that might draw more of their security.
We
out to
don't
try
have
and
the
deal with it.
Demolitron.
That might work. You can, especially that song you played the other night.
I could probably change it up to be a little more vitriolic than normal.
An artist should not alter their words. You should write a new song.
I can do that too.
I could likely spread some advertisements around the
Take a
board.
wicked, so your feelings come.
Because a lot of the people around here, of course, harbour much resentment for Militech.
The problem is we don't want to advertise it. Because as soon as you advertise it, they bring in extra security. We need them to only have security they've got on board.
That friend of yours from the guitar shop, he likely knows a lot of people into this sort of thing. Do you think he could spread the word on the down low?
Oh, like just through the certain channels.
Yeah.
He could probably do that. I mean, I got some extra credits from the last gig. I mean, the one before that, to be honest. I could probably slip him a few and he could spread the word, so to speak. But don't tell no one.
Have him inform the most rebellious of people.
Yeah.
The true ruffians.
Oh, look at you. From social climber to rebellious revolutionary terrorist.
It only took all of this to make it happen. I know it's what you always wanted.
This is
All
going
that
to
in
get,
soup kitchen.
this is going to
I
get
just think
really
everyone
annoying.
should be able to eat.
Yeah, I know, it already is. It's almost
Like
more
what you've
annoying
done
now
with
that I
your
know what's going on.
Thank you. No one here even noticed.
Sort of.
I didn't know you as well as I did.
I think it was a little more settling when I thought he was just going crazy.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to help you down there.
That's no problem.
Last thing I want is to get trapped in an isolated network.
Sorry, by the way.
I'm not sure
Right.
if we could attend 3 jobs on the
gotta-
same
I've
location.
gotta get over it.
I know sometimes I mean well, but I can be blunt and a bit of an arse tongue. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. But I mean well, like I said, like I don't want to see anybody have to go through what you did again, and I didn't want our good friend here to be going down that same path. That's all I meant.
So the plan is you stage a event out in front,
Yeah, an impromptu one, right?
naturally.
Yeah. Wasn't organised by nobody.
You realise you will likely never be invited back to play at that establishment again.
There's plenty of other establishments.
But none of them will have low enough standards to employ you.
Look, yeah,
No, she's winding you up.
she's annoyed because I've been pissing her off all day.
And she's got you back, yes.
And last night.
Look, I'm sorry, alright?
Accepted.
But you will need her to support you just in case you need to get out of there.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of relying on you to keep me alive when things go inevitably up shit's creek.
You will
Oh,
never see the end of the road while you are riding with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else we can do to prepare for tonight?
Unfortunately, no.
Practice on them Militech locks you got.
That's about it.
Smart.
Get those things down as quickly as possible, as efficient as possible.
We'll have to brush up my work on such things. Well, that will be me for the afternoon.
Meanwhile, I've got a song to write.
I am going to the firing range on the 5th level of this building.
There's a firing range.
On the 5th level of this building.
Huh.
For a nominal fee, one may use the range. Purchase ammo from the shop.
Huh.
It might be a good idea for you to take up some people.
You know what? I'll come with you. Wait, did you just win?
No, you can't see.
Yeah, but roll around.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.